New Zealand have done it. They've done it in style. They have put a proper beating to France, and they ended up winning 43-17. I want to break down this game because it was fantastic. So before I continue, like and subscribe, all the good bits, and let's break it down. So from minute one, New Zealand was on it. I knew that this was going to be an absolute bollocking by the All Blacks. The French, they just weren't up to it. The All Blacks, they were faster, stronger. They were dominant mauls, dominant lineouts. They just weren't making as many mistakes. Cam Roigard was an absolute beast today. Same thing with Bowden Barrett. He was an absolute nightmare for anybody that even got close to him. But ultimately, Reiko Ioane had a good game. Narawa had a good game coming in after Clark ended up getting injured. Will Jordan, fantastic. Leo Willie actually had a pretty good game. I was really happy with Surveyor. Surveyor put in a proper captain's performance, really showed everybody why he is one of the best in the world. And just all round, Tui Pelutu, another brilliant performance by him. Guy is absolutely phenomenal, really showed up. And then the front three was just so powerful. Big hits. De Groot, Taylor, and Newell. Taylor getting on the score sheet as well. And my word, what a performance. Like I say, they were faster, they were stronger, they were putting the pressure on the French. Now, albeit the French did manage to get in a couple bits. Leo Barret managed to get a try in the 47th minute. Brennan got a try in the 77th minute as well, but it was just a little bit too late. The All Blacks, you could see that Razor had done a lot of work defensively. He had changed things up to really minimize any risk and minimize any damage is going to be coming from this French side. They played well. They added that extra pressure, whereas the French started so strong in the beginning of the game, in the last game. Now the All Blacks put that pressure back on them, got on the board early, got that 3 points, wanted to just get something on the board, get themselves going, and then we just started to see tries going through and through and through. So we got tries from Roigard on the 14th minute, Surveyor 23rd, Taylor 29th, Va'i on the 36th, Jordan 54th, Reiko Ioane on the 62nd. Barrett just converting pretty much everything and then bagging himself a penalty as well. So, like I say, dominant scrums. They were so strong. Those little layoffs were brilliant. They were working that French back line. They were just here. they were bloody everywhere. They really, really were. I want to bring up some stats in relation to this because this is bloody fantastic. So 6 tries, 5 conversions, 1 penalty goal for the All Blacks, 129 carries, 7 line breaks by the All Blacks, 7 to the French's 2. 13 turnovers lost apiece, 8 turnovers won for the All Blacks, 7 for the French. Possession was 50-50. Territory, the French dominate. They beat it ever so slightly with 54%, but 155 tackles for the All Blacks, 143 for the French. But Artie Survey with 2 line breaks himself. And like the French put up a good performance. I mean, Joshua Brennan with 13 carries. Leo Barret with 7 defenders beaten. Verniers, I forget his name. 2 turnovers won. Joshua Brennan was the last try scorer. Pierre Bocaton, 18 tackles completed. Nolan Garrett, 66 passes. They played well. They played really, really well. But the All Blacks were just so good defensively. They were on the ball. They didn't make that many mistakes, and they made mistakes, but the French did not capitalize on it. They just weren't switched on the way that the All Blacks were switched on, and it kind of shows. It really does show. I mean, the same amount of rucks won, right, with 87 apiece, but the All Blacks were just that much faster. In terms of scrums, France had 6 to All Blacks 4, but the All Blacks won all of their scrums and 90% line-out win, whereas the French only had 71%. So that is big. 8 restarts received to the French's 4. And I mean, we look at the stats here. So in attack, the All Blacks had 155 to the French's 139, 129 ball carries to 113 French. Post-contact meters, this is a big one. 298 to the French's 192. 7 line breaks to the All Blacks, 2 for the French. Look at the defense. 155 tackles made to France's 143. All Blacks 18 tackle misses to the French's 25, right? The All Blacks had a 90% tackle completion. Sorry, I am sweating like there is no tomorrow. It is boiling here. And yeah, just throughout, penalties conceded, All Blacks 8 to France's 14. Both got 1 yellow card apiece. And Roygard had a stellar game. He was moving the ball so quickly. Same thing with Beauden Barrett. So quickly. He was really using all of his tactics, all of his skill to his own ability. And, we saw those wings. They were so good. They were really making a lot of line breaks, those centers. This was an all-round better performance, a far more structured All Blacks performance. And if they continue like this, there's going to be another complete run out. I was expecting a slightly closer game, but the All Blacks really stepped up. Surveyor really stepped up. He led with a leader's performance, a captain's performance, and ultimately we got a big New Zealand win. And I am happy to see that I'm never too proud to say that I was wrong. I was expecting a closer performance. The French did not show up. And then there's always going to be, oh, but it's a French B team, blah, blah, blah. No, it's the best team that France could possibly play without having their A team there. It is what it is, right? There's no point making excuses. You can't make an excuse. Oh, we played a B team. Oh, it was a change squad. No, it is what it is. You played the best team you possibly could play. The All Blacks smashed you. They gave you a good spanking on your backside. Move on to the next game. Make the necessary changes. Don't have this happen again. Put more pressure on the All Blacks. At points, they were given time. They were given space, which is something you never give the All Blacks. And even then, when they're not given time and space, they make that time and space, which is what they did here, right? Big power plays from the forwards. The backs were fast. They were smart. But Roygard and Beauden Barrett, for me, just killed the game off. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What could France have done better? Because they did what they could. It's just the All Blacks were so damn good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What a fantastic game. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I cannot wait for the next game now. See ya.